Good afternoon. My name is Abid Faruqi. I'm the principal engineer and owner of Silverlight Aviation and AeroJones Aviation USA. Silverlight Aviation manufactures American-made gyroplane called AR-1, and we are also introducing a side-by-side gyroplane. So a little bit about me. We are introducing, first of all, let's talk about Silverlight Aviation. We are doing two things here. GWS for gyroplanes. So you may have heard a lot of accidents that are happening in gyroplanes right now or in the past. A lot of takeoff accidents, specifically because a lot of private pilots from airplanes are switching over, and there are certain mistakes they make that pretty much guarantees an accident on takeoff. So GWS, or gyroplane warning system, is a new technology that actually warns the pilot by audio that 4 or 5 seconds before something drastic will happen, it'll actually warn the pilot that you're about to make a mistake that will cause a catastrophic event, so they have time to react and essentially abort the takeoff. Similarly, it will also warn them about in-flight emergencies, like if they're going to low Gs, and low G in a gyroplane, if you lose your G load, that can be a fatal event, in fact, in a gyroplane, in any rotorcraft, really. So we are trying to do a predictive analysis and see the trend developing, and 4 or 5 seconds before it gets to the point where it's unrecoverable, it essentially warns the pilot. So this is the first of its kind, and it's being introduced in our AR-1 gyroplane, and it'll become standard going forward for all our gyroplanes coming out in the market. So that's a big thing for gyroplane safety. I think gyroplanes are very safe aircraft, but they are different than airplanes. And the problem is a lot of the learned behavior from airplanes, when you're not thinking and you kind of revert back to airplane, you're going to have problems. And that's what the GWS is for those moments where you forget or you just revert back to your primacy. It'll warn you by predictive analysis. So that's GWS. And AJ Sport, light sport airplane, that's the other thing that is happening with AeroJones Aviation USA, the second company that I'm a principal at. So primary goals for AJ Sport is basically development of the light sport aircraft and the sales of it. If you look at the aircraft itself, you're going to see that it kind of looks a little bit like Flight Design CT. It's because it's based on that. AeroJones is a Taiwanese company that we have partnered with, who bought the rights for Flight Design in 2016 when Flight Design went bankrupt. They were not allowed to come back to the US or European market. They were restricted to Pacific market till they made major changes. That's where we come in, because we basically helped them do all those major changes that allowed them to bring the unit back as a different model in the US market. So we control the design here in the US. We get the composite parts made in Taiwan. They come here, and then we assemble them in the US, right here in Zephyr Hills, Florida. So the design, the support, the continued airworthiness, and the certificate is held by AeroJones Aviation USA, my company. The parts, composite parts especially, are all manufactured in Taiwan, and they come over from that. The price point of the aircraft, it's a proven base design, but the changes are actually improving the design and making it more solid. There were vapor lock issues, some other issues that we found in the original design, German design, that we have solved. The wing is different. The tail is slightly different, but mainly the fuel system as well as the electronics are completely different. The aviation standard for general aviation wiring that was not, I believe, in the previous design is in this one. And the price point, we are trying to keep it introduction at $175,000 with BRS, with dual screen Dynon HDX, and with dual axis autopilot. So everything, all said and done, SLSA at $175,000. So it's a pretty interesting and pretty competitive price introduction. Believe that after the first batch of orders, we're going to go to about $195,000 or 198,000 is what we are thinking. But right now, the price point, introductory price point, is $175 with the BRS. And you can order it without the BRS, which is a $10,000 option. So that's something new in the light sport world. We are looking for flight schools to actually targeting more flight schools for this and seeing how that goes. We believe that there's a lot of value this plane can provide to flight schools. We are based, again, in Zephyr Hills. All the support, all the sales and everything is going to happen right from Zephyr Hills, Florida. So it would be from the US. Okay. And if you guys want to get some more information, come and see us in LP 27 and 29. That's where we are. Thank you.
Meet the first of a new generation of the M-Class family. The M700 Fury. An aircraft worthy of the name and indomitable force. The M700 Fury transcends traditional limits with more power, blistering performance, a finely appointed interior, and the luxury of what matters most: time. Experience the Fury. Join the legacy.